incubation farm was developed in order to achieve the following. Firstly, to attract foreign direct investment, then to provide a large training and incubation umbrella for a community, enabling them to be empowered to be able to participate in the mainstream economy. Then also to ensure that the local communities, as well as students from universities and colleges, are able to pick up tremendous experience as guided by professionals within a working environment. Students and farmers working on the incubation farm are paid while they are on these farms. Graduated farmers and students move back to their own farms or take up jobs within the economy, or they even start their own little businesses. The surrounding farmers and students are essentially bussed in daily to the incubation farm. Here at the incubation farm, all necessary services are provided as with normal commercial farms. Now, as indicated, each and every student, whether they are from a university, college, or just a local subsistence farmer from the surrounding community, will be daily bussed in to the project. So every night they will be back home again. Here we have an example of a chicken farm where each battery, as depicted on the top level, represents the portion of the farm that would effectively belong to the participating student farmer. All the required services that would support normal commercial production, whether it be provision of day-old chicks, or feed, or medication, or slaughtering facilities, or marketing facilities, are all being provided by the central business center of the incubation farm in the center of the illustration. This business center is effectively managed by the commercial investors in the project. An aim often proposed to government or the development agency or promoters, such as, for example, a mine, to create a community development trust that would also warehouse the assets of the incubation farm. This enables government and the developers to be able to continue to rotate students through the program on an annual intake basis. This suggests that students will be allowed to benefit from the incubation farm for generations. In other words, once the initial investment has been made in capital infrastructure, students can carry on benefiting by enrolling in the incubation farm on an annual basis. Note well, each student will take out a microloan from the local development corporation that will enable them to be able to contribute on a pro rata basis towards the operational expenses of the full incubation farm. This is very important because once a student farmer graduates from this incubation farm, they already have a positive financial track record with the local bank or development corporation. In this way, they become self-funding and do not continue to look to the mine or government or some or other grant funder to be able to look after them going forward. This is a very important component of the incubation farm. Note well, these student funds will be underwritten by the project and be managed by the mentors that will be providing the training services. In this way, the banks and the development corporations are assured that they will not lose their money once disbursed. In fact, the business plans required in order to be able to access such funding will also be provided by the incubation farm. Normal production, as indicated by the flashing arrows, will now take place. In this case, chickens from the batteries towards the business service center, and will now take place by students on the farm, as well as from take note, graduated students that are on their own properties now on the right-hand side. So once they've graduated from the incubation farm, they can also supply, if they so wish, they can supply the chickens also to the incubation's processing facilities. This production will be processed, value added, stored and marketed by professionals at the business center. Naturally, some students might elect to be trained within the business service center and not necessarily become farmers. They are free to undertake such training as well. And then once graduated, start their own small businesses or be absorbed within the economy because they now have this additional skill with the experience. All product marketed and sold will first service the needs of the loan financiers, then meet the contractual obligations towards the investor and permanent staff of the incubation farm that perform all the various services. All students will be paid a fixed retainer as per the contract. The balance will be paid out as a bonus at the end of the year for the cycled season. Once the 12 months are done, each student leaves to start their own business or to be absorbed as indicated within the economy with their increased skills, services, as well as their experience, or return to their own farms to continue to benefit from the incubation farm and its aftercare services, whether that be marketing services, mechanization services, input supply, technical services that are provided, processing, transport, whatever other services the incubation farm might provide. For example, application for a loan for this farmer. Such services will continue to be provided by the incubation farm.